Hello everybody, today I'm going to do a unboxing and first impression of a new Squale watch. It's the T-183 Red, which is a limited edition to 150 pieces. I'm taking the freedom to get it out of this box because that's damn near impossible. So you don't have to watch me struggle with that. So without further ado, let's just open the watch. There it is. First off, under here you get the warranty card, a little instruction and a tag. Okay, so here's the watch. I took off the plastic and it's really nice looking. I think it's, I'm surprised about how nice it is. It's definitely a very different kind of watch, but I think it's really nice. And I think it's really cool. So let's look at the watch and talk about the watch. First of all, the dimensions. It's a 42mm watch, but the bezel does stick out a little bit over the case. It wears more like a 40-41. The lug is 49mm and they are very nicely curved, so it sits really nicely on the wrist. The thickness of the watch is 14mm, so it's pretty thick, but because of these curved lugs, it does sit really nice on the wrist regardless. It's also a lug width of 20mm, and the weight of this watch is actually 111 grams. And that is with this rubber strap. And I didn't get it on the new strap that this watch should be on, which is a shame. And the movement of this watch is a Sellita SW200. It's an elaborate grade, so that's higher than the standard, but not quite top grade. But that is what you expect at this price point. The price for this watch is $1,250. And I think for that price, it seems like a pretty good deal, actually. Let's look at the bezel, and the bezel is 120 clicks with a ceramic insert, and you have superluminova there, which I believe is like blue, and the bezel edge is covered in DLC, which also the crown and the case back is, and that is diamond-like carbon, which is more resistant than PVD, which you often see. I do believe the clasp on this is PVD. I'm not 100% sure. But the bezel actually is really good. Listen to that. It's really perfect. There's no play. It lines up good. Yeah, I'm really surprised. It's a lot better than the previous Squale models. I've seen a lot of Squales with bezels that don't line up or bezels that are a little loose. This one is really nice. Moving on to the crown. That's another thing with Squale. I feel sometimes they are very loose and not so good. This one is very good. This is very surprising, actually. It's very solid, doesn't move at all, screws in perfectly. Yeah, this is huge improvement from this 50 atmos that I've touched that have actually had pretty loose crowns. Also 60 atmos, so that's a huge improvement on quality. So it definitely feels more like a premium watch than I feel the other Squales do. And it really feels solid and well made, so I'm really happy about that. Let's look at the dial here. Now, first of all, the crystal is obviously sapphire and it has AR coating. The dial is black but almost a little bit gray, and the applied markers hands in the second hand have red superluminova, which lights up like orangey, and they also have carbon there in red. So this is a 60 atmos, but in a 50 atmos like size, but it is water resistant to 600 meters. Now let's talk about the case. The case is made as a composite case. It's made out of carbon fiber and glass fiber, which is colored red, which is layered on top of each other many times, and it looks very different. Some might like it, some might really hate it. It does also have like a different texture to it. It certainly feels different. Maybe a little lighter. Carbon is very light. But it looks really good, and it doesn't really have any practical difference, but I don't know how scratch resistant it is. It might be more scratch resistant than stainless steel. I'm not exactly sure about that. But I think it's cool to see Squale experimenting with different materials, and certainly at this price point, I think that's very, very cool to see. So this is a limited watch to 150 pieces. And you can see there, if I turn it around, this is number 32. And it says here limited edition to 300 pieces. So I don't know what's happened there, if they changed their mind later on and just decided to go with 150. I don't know. Someone tell me if you know. So all in all, I'm very happy about this watch. I think it's a huge improvement from Squale in terms of quality, and it feels really like a premium watch. I think for the price, this is a very good watch. You get a lot of watch for your money. It feels really solid. It feels really like a premium watch, and that's what Squale says that this is. It is their premium lineup. Let's try and charge up the lume in this watch. So I got like a UV pen here, and let's see. So you can get an idea here what it looks like. So I absolutely recommend this watch. If you like the way it looks, I'd say go ahead and get it. And I think it's a great value watch. You get a lot of quality for your money, and you get a very unique watch, and not only in the way it looks, but also the way it's built with the materials used. I think this is a very good deal. So thank you very much for watching, and if you liked the video, please like, please subscribe for more, and thanks and goodbye.